A lot of gaming news has come out of like kind of nowhere this week. Dauntless Alpha is available for all Founders Pack owners, which is like $80. You can buy it right now. The Xbox One X went up for pre-order and promptly sold out of that pre-order, which really isn't a surprise to anybody who even didn't think it was going to do that well. Jurassic Park, what is it called? Jurassic Park game. I forget the name. Has been announced. You can finally make a park of Jurassic Park all your own. What? How many times am I going to say park? Final Fantasy 15 is also coming to PC, which is huge because that game looked amazing on PS4 and PS4 Pro. So I'm excited to see what the graphical horsepower can be pushed to with a PC behind the wheel. And finally, the HTC Vive's price has dropped from $800 to $600, $200. So that's a huge drop, but is it enough to get people's attention? Anyways, let's get right into all that and maybe a little bit more with Hunt for Game News. So let's get right into it with Dauntless. For those of you that haven't heard, Dauntless is a Monster Hunter-like game that's been in development for some time. Finally went into alpha access for Founders Pack owners earlier this week, which is the most expensive pack available for purchase, by the way. I did look into this. I was kind of hoping it was like the $30, $40 pack. It's the $80 to $100 pack, which does have a lot of perks for those of you that are super interested in this game, but it is expensive. Much of the game still needs to be fleshed out for me especially. I have no idea what you do outside of these giant monster battles, which I'm going to get to in a second. But what we've seen shows amazing promise with these giant monster battles. So 1 to 4 player co-op battles against unique and dangerous behemoth creatures for like resources, much like Monster Hunter, which many of you know and love. I don't know many of the details beyond that other than upgrading your gear being like a core aspect of progression, but it looks sweet. It looks like a really cool game. It looks very polished. The art style is very impressive. I'm just not sure about the game as a whole, the progression, how's it feel to gear up, get better, all that kind of stuff. So I'm excited to see where it goes. It really looks like they've got a good head on their shoulders, and they're excited about Monster Hunter World. These are fans of the Monster Hunter kind of franchise and style of gameplay that have been trying to bring that to the PC crowd and bring something a little different. So I'm excited to see where they take it. So next, the Xbox One X pre-orders went on sale earlier this week and promptly sold out. Now, this doesn't really surprise me. It was obviously going to be an exciting new development for anybody that's a fan of the Xbox platform. And obviously, it is the most powerful console available, even at $500, which is a little steep. Long-term sales of the Xbox One are the questions for me, though. I mean, at $500, it's going to be a hard sell for a lot of people, even people that are interested in, heavy horsepower, like I am. I like graphical horsepower that can push games to their limit, but that's why I have a PC. Not to say that I don't want my console games to have that kind of power. That's why I bought a PS4 Pro. But I have the PS4 Pro, I don't really need another console like that, and a lot of Xbox One games, almost all of them now, are going to be coming out on PC as well. I'm just saying it's a tough sell, but let me know what you're thinking about. There's no denying it's some seriously powerful hardware for $500. But not everybody cares about that as much as I do, and I just said, like, I'm not really interested in the platform. So let me know what you think. We shall see. Next, Jurassic Park has announced a park game along the lines of Theme Park Tycoon and Roller Coaster Tycoon. What game am I thinking of? Anyways, you create a Jurassic Park park. We don't really know much more than that. A trailer came out, and people are pumped. The internet is super excited, and I'm kind of shocked because I feel like I should be more excited. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I've seen the original a million times. I played so many Jurassic Park games, but in all my many years of those Jurassic Park games that I've loved and played over and over again, or wished for that didn't exist, I've never actually wanted to make my own park. That's never been a dream I had. I wanted to escape the dinosaurs. I wanted to be those dinosaurs. I wanted to survive all the threats of the islands, discover new bits and pieces of lore about the Jurassic Park islands and the dinosaurs' creation. I've never once said, like, I'd like to have a functional park that I can manage and run and sell popcorn. Like, that's just not what I wished for. But let me know what you think, because a lot of people are really excited. People are like, why haven't we gotten this before? This is the perfect kind of Jurassic Park game. So, exciting stuff. I'm not sure for me. Next, we got Final Fantasy 15 is finally coming to PC. I say finally, I don't know why, because I didn't even really think it was coming to PC. But that's exciting for anyone who didn't get a chance to check it out on the PS4 and is wanted to play it, because it was a fun game. I played it for like 30 hours. I'm like right at the end. I haven't beaten it. It's got some frustrating aspects. It's got some great aspects. It was overall received pretty well. So if you haven't played it and you're excited about checking it out, let me know. I'd love to see it running on PC. It was a beautiful game on the PS4 and the PS4 Pro, so I'd love to pound up that frame rate and improve those textures and lighting and everything else as much as we possibly can to really see what the engine was capable of, because it was a really beautiful game. So that's cool stuff. Finally, HTC Vive has price dropped from $600 to, from $800 to $600. It was a really expensive platform, which is great news. I'm excited to see that the Oculus is dropping in price. The HTC Vive is dropping in price. I think that proves more than anything else that there might be an iteration 2 of many of these devices on the horizon that have been hinted at, kind of suggested at. Oculus obviously just announced their $200 wires-free headset, but I don't think that's really geared towards games like the other Oculus Rift that we know and love. I don't own it. I don't know if I love it. I want to love it. So that's the thing is VR. I love the idea of VR. I love the idea of games in VR, but it's tough. I really appreciate where the tech is going, and I can't wait to see it get there. But it's a very expensive platform right now for the games that are out there. I would love to mess around with it for certain games that I like playing, but I don't play those games enough to warrant the $400 to $600 for a Vive or Oculus Rift. The price drop is great news. Let me know if this is going to be putting it right under that line for you, or you were on the fence and now you think you're totally going to get it. The Vive looks amazing. I've heard nothing but good things. Really, let's face it. As soon as they put an MMORPG out on the Vive or Rift that is like a tenth as fun as Final Fantasy XI was, and it's in VR and I'm like there in the world, I will never stop playing it. I will play it constantly. So then I'll be screwed. But until that game comes out, I'm still kind of on the fence. Let me know what you think. As always, that's all I really got for this week. A lot of good stuff. Just not too much detail to go into. But seriously, some good news. Let me know if you're playing Dauntless, because it's free. It's going to be free to play. I didn't mention that earlier. What's interesting, it is going to be a free to play model, but the Founders Pack owners can get in on the ground floor and start playing sooner. So let me know if you're playing it. It looks like a really cool game. I can't wait to get my hands on it. Can't wait to hear how it is, and it looks super polished and a really good time. So let me know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Check back later this week for more Let's Plays, hunting for videos. I don't know. The usual stuff. I've got stuff coming out on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and then Saturday is the big one. So check back, and we'll see you guys later this week. Peace. As always, guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, you should totally think about subscribing. I've got videos coming out twice a week, and if you like this one, there's at least a chance you like some of the others that are very similar to this, so live dangerously. Let me know what you guys thought about the video in the comments and other videos you'd like to see. And finally, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Huntin for Games to keep up with all the latest stuff. See ya.